how easy it is to bring your old jewelry and coins to Family Pawn and trade them in for cash?
How easy?
It's way easy.
But Leo, that bracelet is broken.
That's okay.
But Leo, those coins are really old.
They're still worth money at Family Pawn. Broken jewelry, old coins, it doesn't matter.
Family Pawn does not support children sitting on the edge of the counter. Family Pawn does, however, support and endorse children, parents, in the selling of gold and silver.
Shop for everyone, Family Pawn.
Hi, my name's Darren Cole, St. George News. I'm here with Coach Larson after a 73-55 win over Hurricane tonight. Coach, first let's talk about a few of your players. We named actually a sub as player of the game, Ryan Kohler. Talk about his game tonight.
Well, Ryan has a knack for scoring, and he's a kid that's come in from out of town, from Salem Hills, and has really bought into our style of play. We knew he could score the ball. You know, he just has that gift. You know, he can take it inside, he can shoot the tray. But the thing I'm most proud of him is just buying into the defensive end and playing that style of ball, the pressing style of ball that we play. He comes from more of a walk it up, penetrate and kick type of offense. And so to really come in and do that has shown what kind of kid he really is, and bought into it and is doing well for us.
So let's talk about Cody Wilstead, second consecutive double-double tonight. Had 17 points, I believe, 11 or 12 rebounds. Coming off a game, 14 points and 20 rebounds. So he's really played up to what I think you guys expected from him this year.
Yeah, and the funny thing is we've only had 4 practices, so he's still a little rusty and trying to get into his basketball legs. So it's kind of scary. You know, we're going to see what he's made of in our team, because we play 8 games in 14 days. I mean, we're in all of those are on the road now. This is our only home game out of those 8. So it's going to be interesting to see where we're at. But I think right now he's got a lot of upside to him. I mean, we always know he led the state in all classifications in rebounds. He guards the rim really well. As far as, when people get in trouble, he bails us out. But he's working on trying to guard full court. We're trying to get everybody to guard full court, but we need to be smart too as coaches and making sure that we do have the rim protected by him. And it's nice to have a 6'6" with probably a 7-foot wingspan on him, if not more, to be able to guard the rim.
Lastly, the third player of the triumvirate tonight, Jack Banger, not only had 17 points, but he also held Cody LeBaron to 1 point. Cody's scored 47 in the last 2 games. So we noticed Cody LeBaron wasn't like shooting shots and missing them. He wasn't even getting shots. So Jack did a pretty good job defensively.
Oh, he did a great job, and that was kind of the game plan going in. Is just if we can take away LeBaron's points or try to under his average and staying with Langston and them, we'd have a great shot, because we felt like LeBaron was what made him go. I mean, he's what made him go the last 2-3 games, scoring points and whatnot. So if we felt like we can take him away, we'll have a good shot at winning this. And Jack not only scored those, like you said, but holding him to 1 point, and you're right, he didn't really get shots off. But they were running some good, nice plays and nice sets for him to try and get him open. But he's just a tough kid. And I think he's one of those unknowns that people need to know about, because he could be a special player. He's got such an upside to him. His toughness is second to none. That kid is a tough kid. And I'm just very fortunate to have good athletes, tough kids, but they're not only tough, but genuine. And they do a lot of good things for the community. So
I know Chaz didn't score a lot of points tonight, but he scored, I believe, 24 the first game. But the last couple of games, he hasn't really taken a lot of shots. He's really good at setting his teammates up with the ball. Well,
the thing is, Chaz can score. I mean, he's probably one of our better shooters, but he's such an unselfish kid that he's trying to facilitate, and that's not in our own doing. We're not trying to say, you're a point guard, don't score. He just understands, when I'm open, I'll take it. When I'm not, I'll find the open plays. And I always talk to him about, creating double teams and finding the open guy. Create double teams, find the open guy. And he's good at doing it. I think his assist to turnover ratio, I still got to look at it. I haven't seen the stats tonight, are, right where we want him. I mean, for a point guard, he takes care of the ball, he pushes the ball, and he plays a lot of minutes. I mean, Chaz, Jack, they play a ton of minutes, but they can't. They put in a lot of time. They're gym rats. And so I'm just hey, we got to win. I'm excited. We're 3-0. There's a lot of people that can't say that. So,
All right, so let's talk about who's up next.
we play Monument Valley out of Cayenta, Arizona at the Page tournament. And then we have, it depends, we play them. What they've done is they kind of take 4 smaller schools and 4 bigger schools, and then they pair them up against each other, and it's a true tournament. So there's a losing bracket. So if we beat them, they're a really good team. They're actually 7-1. Okay. They've lost one by a couple of points, but they've beaten Page. They've beaten a few bigger schools out of the Phoenix area. And then it will face them. If we win, it's on the other side of the bracket, it was Page and Apache Junction. And so it depends on there. And that's a 5A team out of Phoenix. And then Kellis, and there's a few others on that side. So.
All right. Well, hey, good luck again.
Okay, thank you.
This is Pineview winning tonight, 73-55. Coach Larson, thanks.
Thank you.
All right. This is Darren Cole from St. George News. I'm here with Cody Wilstead, Jack Bangeter, Ryan Kohler. They combined for 55 with the 73 points tonight in their win against Hurricane. Talk first of all with Cody. Great game. You got another double-double tonight. Your second in a row. What tell us about the first half? You and Dowdell got in a little foul trouble, and how were you able to? And they stayed close with this first half. How were you able to extend your lead the second half?
They started off, they were playing a little chippy with us, and we just weren't smart about it. And we just tried playing a little harder, even though we didn't need to, and we just got fouls.
So being aggressive got in a little trouble, foul trouble?
Yes.
So how would the second half, you actually scored most of your points. Were you able to just get most of off rebounds, or you get some good feeds, or?
They were mostly all of them off rebounds.
Okay. Talk a little bit about tonight. Did you guys play mainly man-to-man, or you zone?
We went man-to-man with Jack, our best defender on LeBaron. And
Did they when you guys go man-to-man, do you try and stay in the middle, or do you go with your man? Were you guarding most of the night Jordan Nance, or?
I was guarding Jordan, and then whenever number 11 came in, I switched to him.
Okay, and those guys not known for the outside shooting, so when they went out, did you stay in the middle?
Yeah.
We also unofficially had you down for 5 block shots. Did you, and their bigs, it seemed like, were tentative going inside most of the second half. You want to talk about that a little bit?
That's a good thing about being 6'6", I guess. That's the reason. It's a bad habit of mine, but that's the reason I play behind most of the time. Coach Shaw always gets mad at me for it, but I need to break that habit. But 5 blocks, I guess it's all right.
Yeah. Let's talk with Jack Bangeter a little bit. One thing we noticed, LeBaron scored 24 points and 23 points his previous 2 games. Tonight he only had 1 point at the free throw line. Talk a little bit about your defense tonight.
Yeah, LeBaron's a great player, and we knew it coming in, so we just focused a lot on him. I was playing no help, no cover on him, which was I just stick on him the whole time and try to not let him get the ball, basically, and we just had a game plan to try to slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, when we were on the radio talking about it, we said, well, he's not scoring, but he's not really shooting. So not only, he wasn't just taking bad shots and missing, you were denying him even opportunities to shoot the ball at all.
Yeah, we were trying to, as a game plan coming in, just try not to let him get the ball as much as possible.
Did you, when the ball, reversed to the other part of the floor, did you stick with him, or did you cheat off him at all?
Yeah, I stuck with him the whole game. I just kind of hung on his hip the whole game and just followed him around everywhere.
All right, well, you had also 17 points to go along with a great defensive effort, so pretty good. You and Cody both had 17 points. Okay, let's talk to Ryan Kohler. He was actually picked by the radio as the player of the game, 22 points. When your bigs, the other big guys got in foul trouble, you actually kept him in the game in the first half. A couple of plays that were both picked as the play of the game where you actually blocked the shot, got the rebound, and then drove coast to coast and got a layup. Talk about, first of all, what kind of energy you bring off the bench. This is your second time in a row that you're the high man scoring.
Well, when I get in, I just try to hustle plays. And rebounding, I focus on more on my rebound. I feel like if I get more rebounds, that will transfer me more.
Do you let the game come to you, or do you try and attack? What's coming off the bench? Do you have a role that the coaches told you that you need to do?
Just hustle.
Okay, so you're not necessarily scoring. You're just in the right place at the right time.
Well, I look to score, but mostly just hustle and.
Okay. We unofficially also had like 3 assists, and they were to guys right under the hoop. So you do see the floor really well, and your inside-outside game hit a couple threes. So first of all, this is your first year with the team, right?
Yeah.
Where are you from, and what experience have you had prior to coming here?
I used to live up north, and I went to Salem Hills High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know these guys before you moved here?
Last year, played him once. He dunked it on us. I remember that. I was like, oh, who's that kid?
Well, you're definitely a good addition, and it's nice to have someone that talented come off the bench. So, okay, once again, Hurricane falls to Pineview in the very first region contest between these two, 73 to 55. Thanks, guys. Good game.